Before we can persuade Lord Drillamont to help us, it seems we must convince Inquisitor Guillaume that we are not his enemy. But just how might we go about doing that? We know little and less about the good Inquisitor, despite him being such a prominent figure in Kurthus. Perhaps we should learn more by speaking with the people of Whitebrim Front. Share your findings with Alphino in the square. I'm sure he can formulate a strategy from there. Okay, there's probably someone up here I need to talk to. I didn't even look to see. Yo, anybody here want to tell me about the Inquisitor? No? Cool, I don't want to talk to any of you anyway. How are you guys? You, tell me about Inquisitor Guillaume? Yes, of course I know of him. Alas, I've not seen him since... He was just upstairs. My memory is somewhat muddled, but I recall that a blizzard nearly buried us in the snow that day, and I had the ill fortune of being assigned to the night's watch. While the stronghold slept, we walked the walls and patrolled the exterior in a darkness black as pitch. My route took me outside the eastern gate at one point, where I caught sight of silhouettes illuminated by the lights of the city. Thinking it was a wayward traveler, I cried out and gave chase, but slipped and took a terrible fall. When I woke, it was days later in this very bed, where I have lain recuperating from my injuries ever since. I had tried to rescue him, but in the end, Inquisitor Guillaume rescued me, carrying my unconscious body to the gates. I owe him my life, and I hope to one day repay his kindness. Okay. I'm definitely already getting vibes, but there's somebody else in there I need to talk to. Oh, they might be underneath. Through here. Hey, Alamos. Inquisitor Guillaume, I haven't the foggiest of whom you speak. Unbeliever. Aye, we've learned of your deeds at Witch Drop. I will not be party to whatever dastardly schemes you've hatched against the Inquisitor. Away with you. Okay. So he's like a demon. No, but there's something going on with him. Under Inquisitor Guillaume's watchful gaze, unprecedented numbers of heretics. This sheep is following me. Have been unmasked and brought to justice. They say he goes days without sleep, so great is his devotion. Blessed are we to have such a goodly, righteous man to protect us, and tuck us into bed at night, and tell us bedtime stories, and kiss our little foreheads. Oh, hey, Chef. Hey, remember when you helped me out? You totally like me still, right? The Holy See has decreed that the Inquisitors are the arbiters of Bologna's will. They are to be afforded every courtesy and the utmost respect. Cool. Great. I was expecting a little bit more. Why are you on the other side? Why couldn't you have been on this side? Yo. Do you need a jacket? In case you have yet to notice, my attire is ill-suited to this climate. I realized it soon after our arrival, but paid it no mind as I had hoped we might find the Enterprise far faster. Instead, we wasted far too much time meddling in local affairs. Never mind. Our journey is almost at an end. All that remains is to deal with this irksome Inquisitor. Sid tells me you've been busy making inquiries, yes? It should come as no surprise that he is held in high regard. Even so, I'm beginning to suspect he has other reasons for hindering us now. Let us more closely review the testimonials you obtained, Kit. Mayhap they will provide insight into Inquisitor Guillaume's motivations. Okay, so in my mind, I was thinking, do you want me to get you something out of my armory chest? Because for sure, I'm gonna have something that's a little bit more warmer for you. And then I forgot what I was wearing. Damn, maybe I need something out of my armory chest. Something troubles me about that wounded knight's accounts. He claims he fell chasing a figure in the darkness that he saw outside the eastern gate, yes? But the main road leads to the southwestern gate. Since we've arrived in Whiteburn Front, I've seen no travelers arrive by the eastern gate. Moreover, he said he glimpsed a silhouette illuminated by the light of the city, which would imply that the Inquisitor came from north of the eastern gate, not south. But it cannot be so, that way lies naught but a deep chasm. Assuming Sarah Jolo is not misremembering, the Inquisitor's behavior that night makes absolutely no sense, at least to me. Mayhap retracing his steps will shed light on this mystery. Rude. The merchant's over here, by the way, if you wanted to... I mean, I don't know what he sells, but... you can buy yourself a jacket. You know, I just immediately went this way and didn't really look at the map to see where I was going, but it's apparently not... Where the hell am I going? It's apparently the opposite side of the damn world. You told me the eastern, but then you want me to go western. Down over here, then. There was a dragon. This way. I was like, is it my dragon? Fuck, I did need to go eastern. And then this, you want me to go this way. And down here. And around. And around some more. And around we go. And around we go. That doesn't look stable. You have this bridge, and then it comes down into like this little point down here. Like, that doesn't make sense. Please, think of the physics. It's not even connected to anything. Okay. Could have maybe turned around a little bit faster to see a dragon wyvern. We're not even looking at the dragon wyvern, actually. We're looking at the mound of snow next to it. Okay. I read ethereal thingies. You're right. They sure are ethereal thingies. Perhaps even mabobs. That doesn't... okay. And you? Ta-da! Snow mount? Rah! Oh. He's not the real Inquisitor. Just let me take the body. Not just the bloody and cyclical. Let me take the whole ass body. Let me take the dragon. This man's not real. He's working for the bad guys. That's why he has a thing. Yes, I'm putting the clues together as we speak. The thoughts are being formed in my head. Hold on, it will take me 5 years, but I'll get there. I'm gonna come back and he's just gonna be a giant icicle. Guess what tea I have for you? You found something, didn't you? Well, don't keep me waiting in suspense. Let's see it. Behold. Given the contents of this encyclical, I believe you've just made the acquaintance of the real Inquisitor Guillaume, newly come to Curthis and murdered on the day of his arrival. Yes, it would have been a simple thing to assume his identity, for even if he were to behave oddly, who would dare question the wisdom of a papal appointment? Still, while this is incontrovertible proof that the Inquisitor is an impostor, we have yet to discern his true identity, or why he has decided to oppose us. We must proceed quickly, Kit, before he learns that his deception has been discovered. Hold on. I want it. It's the same thing I already have. Ooh. That's not for me, though. I can't wear that. I can, however, wear the pasty skin criticals. Since Lord Drillamont has already been turned against us, I fear that this encyclical alone will not serve to convince him of our claims. Make him go down there! Look, you have everything that you need. The encyclical, the body, a dragon? How are you gonna explain that away? But what might persuade a man so quick to disregard the endorsements of 2 high houses? The cook did say that the Lord listens to and respects the opinions of his knights. If a certain knight were to provide testimony that supports our claim, yes, mayhap that is the only way left to us. Confront Sir Jorlot with the evidence you discovered and see if it helps him to recall the truth of that night. As a man of faith, he may find it difficult to cope with such a horrifying revelation. Nevertheless, we must do everything within our power to secure the enterprise. Which, where am I going? By the way, I don't even think is in Curthis, so... Just as a side little note, I think all of this is for nothing, but... Oh, you've returned. Is there something else you wanted to ask? Yeah, what do you think about this? The Inquisitor is an impostor. Don't be preposterous. That couldn't possibly be true. He's a paragon of virtue, a descended servant of the Fury. He would have me believe all that is a lie? If you're so certain that your ludicrous story is true, then go speak with Sir Prunilla. She was at the Eastern Gate that night, and she helped the Inquisitor carry me there. I will never speak against the man who saved my life. That is valid. That is valid. Now, if you were Sir Prunilla... Yes, I would be right here. You're right. You. I do not believe I know you. Pray move along and trouble me no more. Okay, you have definitely already heard about me. Are you in the habit of handing bloody documents to strangers? How would you show me such a dreadful thing? I know naught of it, not at all. Yeah. I don't believe in you. You know, don't you? Fury, take me. I prayed this day would come. You prayed this day would come? When Sir Jorlot gave chase, I followed close behind. He didn't fall. One of those Dravanian abominations lashed out at him, nearly killed him right then and there. I drew my sword and rushed to his side, straining to see the enemy. But what came of the dark was not a beast, but a voice. He knew things about me, about my family, secrets I had never told another. He said that if I kept his confidence, Sir Gelot and I would be spared. But if I defied him, everyone I loved would suffer unimaginable horrors before they died. When I at last agreed to his terms, the man came forward. His robes marked him as an inquisitor, but I knew him to be false. Together we carried Sir Gelot to the infirmary, and on his first night in White Brim Front, Inquisitor Guillaume was heralded as a hero. Soon after came the accusations. Countless men and women of good moral standing seized whilst in possession of draconian rosaries, as I feared he was condemning the innocent to death. I wanted to confess to Lord Drillamont, wanted to put an end to the madness, but then I would remember the Inquisitor's threats, and so I did nothing until Lord Francel was accused. Some time ago, I followed the Inquisitor and found that he kept draconian rosaries in a chest hidden southeast of White Brim Front. So I took several from his chest and planted them in shipments bound for Skyfire Locks. As I hoped, they were discovered and considered evidence of a conspiracy against House Halenart, thus exonerating Lord Francel and casting doubt on the other recent trials. And that's the entire truth, I swear. Baloney, forgive me for not acting sooner. The area southeast, so I guess out this door? I see it on the map. And then east. I bet you it's gonna be in some, oh no, it's right here. I was gonna say in some random area that like I'm on the wrong side of. What's this? Another dead body. I feel short. A suspicious box. That's all. Just a suspicious box. I'm not gonna look into it or anything. I found a box in a snow. Isn't that weird? This must mean that your Inquisitor isn't truly the Inquisitor. Why do you persist in this folly? I will not grant you with free access to the Stone Vigil. Don't make me repeat myself. But check out this encyclical and a box of rosaries. There had better be a very good explanation for why you were carrying these rosaries. And where did you find this papal encyclical? Fury take me, the Inquisitor is a heretic. Never before have I heard such an unbelievable tale. But this evidence in your testimony could have no other explanation. I have misjudged you and your friends, Kit, and for that, I deeply apologize. I will permit you to enter the outpost, but first I must needs beg your assistance. Help me and my knights bring this infernal impostor to justice. Yeah, but first, give me shoes. Nope. All I can put on is the bow. Damn. Plus 11 for my shoes. And yet, these are still better. That's crazy. That's a huge-ass bow, by the way. That thrice-damned heretic has murdered countless innocents and made a mockery of our laws. Hells take him and his Dravonian allies. I'm told he makes for Snowcloak even now, intending to pass judgment upon yet another poor soul who's branded a heretic. If we hurry, there may still be time to prevent further tragedy. Lend me your strength, Kit. Together let us put an end to this impostor's heresy once and for all. We'll see. Good to have you with us. When Lord Drillamont arrives, we are to confront the Inquisitor. If he refuses to go quietly, we will need to use force. Are you prepared for that eventuality? Yeah. I need 3 more of those. You needn't tremble so, my child. The righteous shall enjoy everlasting peace in Baloney's halls. Only the wicked. But why? Why must I die? By all that's holy, I swear to you that I've never questioned the teachings of Baloney. Inquisitor, release the maid and come with us. My Lord Drillamont, what's the meaning of this interruption? You're aware that I'm at present conducting an interrogation, are you not? Silence, villain. I name thee heretic, murderer of Inquisitor Guillemay and countless innocents. You're a traitor to Ishgard, to your own kith and kin. Your sins are beyond measure, beyond redemption. Why? Grave allegations indeed. But you will find your logic is flawed. How can I betray that which I owe no allegiance? No, Lord Drillamont, my conscience is quite clear, I assure you. I wonder, can you say the same? You whose hands are black with the blood of those whose only sin was to question your nation's crazed crusade. You speak to me of Ishgardian innocence. All are complicit in these crimes, for all live their lives by the Archbishop. What did I call him? The Archbishop's lies. I definitely said bitch in the middle of that. But I know you will not hear me, deafened by dogma as you are. If you desire retribution, Lord Drillamont, then come. Let us see how Ishgardian steel fares against Ravanian fang and claw. That was a really dramatic way to say a bunch of words. Show him no mercy. He must pay for the innocent blood he has spilled. I'm trying to read. Soon you will know the futility. I should maybe Raging Strikes while I'm here. Yep, I had a feeling. Target not in range. I don't even know where they are, so... Oh, they're all the way up there? Fuck that. Why did I do that? For what reason? Motherfucker, why are you so far away? Okay. Stop it. I don't know how to walk away. I need to actually, like, turn myself. It's only these two. Okay. I thought there was a third. There, and then I will help you with this one. You died. Okay, I'll take it on. Don't worry about it. You gonna get some more? Or you and your allies are no match for the might of Ishgard. How wrong you are. I've been blessed with power far beyond your ken. Come, my brothers. Hi. Why do you start blind? It is but an illusion. Okay. The point still remains. Don't you want to look at Drillamont, to be honest? A dragon stands before you, yet you do not flee? Meh. I've played Skyrim before. Alright, I'll get this one. Or I will, at the very least, start working on it. I don't know what you did to me, but I don't want it. Oh, I have... Ouch. I'm level capped. I was waiting for G to ever pop up. Like, why is it not working? Oh my god, dude. I'm gonna grab this thing real fast. Try to make the numbers smaller. Go ahead and do an R. Try to see if that would help. Surely if I just go to a completely different enemy, all of a sudden I don't have to worry about what it's doing. I should have. I still could. There we go. My glamour's dispelled. Your plans lie in ruin, heretic. Choose your words wisely, for they will be your last. You may not recall that the many Ishgardians I have sentenced, but the families of the dead will never forget. Blood has been repaid with blood, and for that I am content. My only regret is that you yet live. But your end is nigh, foreigner. The dragons within the stone vigil will rend you asunder, and when you're dead, Whitebrim Front shall fall. Suddenly voice acted. Defiant to the last. Leave the body for the crows. His ilk deserves not better. I really did not think that he would die in that scene, alright? I thought he was going to be a bigger problem. Kid, I must apologize for involving you in this sordid business. You should never have been asked to intervene in Ishgardian affairs of state. Rest assured, I have not forgotten the matter which first brought you into our midst. It's past time that you were reunited with your airship. But this is not the place to discuss such matters. Pray, visit me at Whitebrim Front, and bring your associates. One of them surely is, just a popsicle at this point, but... Why did I come out into a fate? We're talking to Alpha now, who is still surviving. You could also, go up the stairs a little bit. Stand a little bit closer to the fire. Where have you been, kid? Huh? The false inquisitor has been slain, has he? Yes, well, his was a tale always like to end in bloodshed. Though you have overcome the latest in a long line of unfortunate impediments, I would ask you not to revel in your victory just yet. We can celebrate once we have secured the Enterprise. Your guess is as good as mine, what I was hearing. Whoops. As I'm sure you will agree, it is past time we entered the Stone Vigil. Pay Lord Drillamont a visit and remind him of his obligations to us. Sid and I will follow anon. Just as soon as I regain feeling in my legs. Alright. Up here. Are you sure you don't want to, come downstairs and meet me halfway? Being harassed and bullied. We owe you all a great debt of gratitude. Had it not been for you, the heretic masquerading as Inquisitor... I can't read and do that at the same time. I was trying to crack my back. The heretic masquerading as Inquisitor Guillemette would still be among us, free to prey upon the innocent. I see now that I was a fool to dismiss your claims out of hand, but you must understand it seemed too much to hope that the scions of the Seventh Dawn still lived, to say nothing of Master Garland. Never have I been happier to be proven wrong. Well, it is gratifying to know that someone has derived a measure of enjoyment from your error. Now, if you have no further objections, we would appreciate it if you would permit us to enter the stone vigil and retrieve our airship. Yes, of course. It's the very least I can do, given all that you've done for us. But entering the outpost is the least of your concerns, I fear. You speak of the Dravanians that now hold the ruin. In part, yes. I should explain, shortly after you first arrived, I had my men scour the old records. They confirmed an abandoned airship had been seized by the soldiers garrisoned at the stone vigil in the days following the calamity. As far as we have been able to ascertain, it was still in their custody when the outpost was overrun by the dragons. Whether it was damaged or destroyed during the battle, I cannot say, nor can I give you any assurances that it has not been removed in the intervening years. For far too long, the ruin has served as a Dravanian foothold in Kurthus, from which they have struck out at us with depressing regularity. Though we have pushed them back behind the walls, we have as yet been unable to drive them out, and I cannot say when the situation will change. Or how it will change. Forgive me, Lord Drillamont, but there is no guarantee that you will prevail. In any event, we have not the time to wait. We will secure our property without Ishgardian aid. I see. Well, that may be for the best. I will inform Ser Nathalane of your impending visit. May Valoni guide you, Scions. Okay. Yippee, finally finished. We can finally enter and find out that the airship isn't even in there. Nathalane. You are going to be Nathalane. Yes. Perfect. I spoke it into existence. Hail, Kit. Lord Drillamont has apprised me of the situation. You may enter the stone vigil whensoever you wish. Yay. And I will. With a party of NPCs. Oh my god. Here. And I will scratch my nose. Because my god. Quick, watch this cutscene while I itch my nose. Why do you act sad when you can't see my face? Okay, so now that I'm actually looking at it, dragons, ruined building, that makes sense. Okay, let's go. I always gotta look behind me like something is going to be back there. One or more party members is new to this duty. Joke's on you, it's me. And yet again, I am not at the level where I can do Reign of Death. This is harassment, and it is bullying, and they are going to have to go to jail. You're leaving me. Brat. There we go. What is this way? A whole lot of nothing. Cool. What is this, by the way? Enmity is increased. Okay. Oh, sure. You can join, I guess. Just kidding, bye. We didn't want you here anyway. And don't do that one. You have two enemies. Please, hit T. Nice. Hit it again. Nice. And in this room, a whole lot of nothing. Yes, indeed. Exciting. And in this room, really thought the dragon was gonna come down again. And back here, come on, give me a treasure chest. At least now I don't have to worry about enmity as much. I'm trying to remember that that's what it's called. And not like aggro. Outwalker, so I can kind of focus on you. Come on, you can do it. Okay. Not quite the one that I wanted to kill, but... Alright. Don't see anything else interesting in here. Okay, moving on. In here. Nothing. Whoops, wrong one. And here. And here. And here. Whee! They don't die very loud. I'm always missing when the first one in a battle dies. Moving on. Hello. Ouch. You know, I really should have thought about that and backed the fuck up. I may be dumb of ass. However, it's okay, the Conjurer likes me anyway. Second time that it's happened too, like... When will you learn? There we go. I wonder what we're gonna be doing that way. Anyway. This one. Okay. Gotta remember where my singings are. Shudo Yudo. Why did I do that again? I may be stupid. Do it. I pressed the button. I feel like we're not doing much. I feel like we could be better. Barrage is such a difficult button for me to press because, like, I'm gonna get it one of these times, you know? Holy fuck. Thank you. Was I in something and I wasn't paying attention because I was too busy talking about Barrage? Like, what are you doing over here? trying to figure it out. I guess I could also start moving into Arnie's P and just to like kind of have something to do while I'm waiting for Mage's Ballad. I won't do it now because it's dead. But I pray we don't face another of those beasts. I bet you we're going to. Where's my treasure? I want Lockhart, which I can't even use. But I want it for reasons. Moving on, okay. This way. This is a lot, okay. Hello friends, it is I. The Frenchiest Fry. There's a lot going on the screen right now. I don't know what I'm doing. Nice. Back to singles. There we go. And a treasure. Ooh. Steel ingot. Okay. I'm sure that would be really nice if I did any like goldsmithing or something, but I don't. Hi. I still got hit by it. Hello, Conjurer, please love me. He's like, that one's on you. I give up. You're gonna learn. I thought for sure if I went backwards, or if I went forwards behind it. Wait, guys, I want to join the battle too, instead of just setting up over and over again. Use the thing. Ta-da! Treasure? Treasure, 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 treasure? No? Darn it. Oh, dead dragon. Oops. Teehee. Didn't get me that. Can I help you? Oh, I'm stupid. Hold on, still setting up. I am inside a dragon. Don't worry about it. I'm right where I want to be. Nope, not anymore. Nope. There's only one enemy. Okay, moving on. Hi. Nice to meet you. Hold on, let me set up. Hold on. I'll join the battle momentarily. Here we go. Whee! I still feel like I'm not doing as much as I should. Do not. There we go. Anyway, in this room... Ooh, treasure. Vigil cuffs. I can wear them. Holy shit, plus 30. That's crazy. What do you mean? What do you mean? These cannot still possibly be 66 and I got something that's 96 and you're still telling me? That can't be right. I'm gonna go ahead with it, but that cannot be right. There's gotta be something wrong with it. Hi, nice to meet you. I feel like I want to look it up right now, but I'm like, listen, we've got a whole dungeon to go through. There we go. These Dravanian outflyers, I swear, they're so small, and yet I feel like they're so hanky. Okay. Thaumaturge, you got anything you want to do about that, or, I mean, this is the way that we want to go. Okay, so we should instead probably head this way. And I guess you're gonna take down the firewall? The right Baratus. Okay. If you say so. Don't mind me, I'll do everything. Hey, that's a you problem. Should start paying attention to what it's doing, but... well, that's fun and exciting. Nothing that I could do to help anybody. Like trying to look for things that I could headshot, but none of these are headshotable. Okay. Oh, I need to... oh my god. I'm stupid. Don't worry about me. Maybe I'll do this. See if that helps you guys any. I don't even know what it does for me. Repertoire cast time. So it just makes me faster. Okay. Could do another one of these. Could also do another one of these. Oh, not at me, you freak. It's fine. I do feel like I'm pressing a lot of buttons in this battle, though. Not worth it. I was gonna do another song, but it's done. We've no more fires to worry about. Yeah, I mean... Ooh, 2 treasure coffers. A hat? Which is not for me. And a pair of pants. Okay, come on now. It's plus 39. Okay, but also all of my stuff is... Maybe it's just because, like, I'm in here and I'm stuck at 43 versus... These are also 43. I don't know. It would look like I should put on the pants. I feel like that would be good for me, but it still tells me to put on my silly little bard outfit. And that just feels wrong. Hello, friends. Is there a point in the game where it stops allowing you to fight with NPCs, or is it like everything can be done with NPCs? Because I'll draw the enemy. I sure hope he will. I was doing singles for that entire battle instead of trying for doubles. What a fool I am. Nothing that way. Through to here, let me guess. Okay. Oh, stop trying to pick a fight with the Marauder. Or, yeah, the Marauder. I thought maybe you grew up into something else, I don't know. I need to get a quieter keyboard so you guys can't hear me press the buttons. I mean, it's probably nice. So you get to hear me press the buttons, but you don't need to hear that much. Not done. Thought dragon was going to be here. We'll probably be in here, though. Security command. Ooh. Still no. Interesting. A shirt? Come on. Let me wear the... Oh. Interesting. I kind of like it. If only it would let me wear it. Okay. Maybe it's my item level? That one didn't scare me as much because I saw the Marauder out of the corner of my eye. Eventually. Okay, switching it over. There we go. Three more dragons. I don't know where the third is. Oh, I guess it's in there. And here. And here. And here. Damn, firecrackers going off. Come on, don't make me use a barrage. Of course, just as I complain about it. The game hears. Alright. Wrong room gate. I wonder what's past here. Yippee! How? An airship. I, really... Damn, I was so certain. There wasn't... Okay, bye. There wasn't gonna be one. Damn. Oh, hold on, cutscene. They didn't even let me jump down. Look, it's the Enterprise. It'll pick you up. Yes, just beyond that enormous sleeping dragon. The dragon is not our concern. We have come for the airship, and only the airship. Just sneak past it. Sid, you and I will sneak aboard the Enterprise and prepare it for launch. Kit, you stay here and keep an eye on the beast. If it wakes, we may need you to provide a distraction until we're ready to depart. You can manage that, can't you? Yeah, sure, I'll run around. That settles it then. Shall we, Sid? As you command. Shoo, me. And then I sneeze. And it's like, oh shit. So, you mean to slay Garuda next? Interesting. Most interesting. Okay, bye. And you're aware that her strength greatly exceeds that of your previous primal conquest. You said that about Titan, but then Titan was a bitch, so... A testament of the fanatical devotion of her followers. The Ixal are nothing if not zealous. In spite of your past achievements, I labor to believe that you will best this foe. Yet only a fool would underestimate the great bringer of light, slayer of Ifrit, bane of Titan. If any mortal is capable of defeating the Lady of the Vortex, it's you. Win or lose, the battle should at least make for an entertaining spectacle. Assuming, of course, you live that long. You guys were too loud! Like it's Sid and Alphino's problem. Alphino, the dragon! I still want to say it's Alphinod. Confound it all. Let me fight him. Let me at him. Yeah? What are we doing? Let us see how well your blasphemous gifts serve you this time, Crystal Bearer. Hello. Okay. Seeing a lot of myself right now and not so much. Oh, good. Cool. Can I at least move a little bit out of here? Okay. Let's go then. We'll need to be careful with this one. Now you tell me? Just as I hop in? You couldn't have said that 5 seconds sooner? We are looking... Wow, I saw that happen in real time. The, thing going off. Repertoire. Let me get over here first. Thank you. Jesus, I'm gonna have to look at the ground. And that was hard to look at because it was blue on blue. Ouch. It's raining outside. Really loud. How am I supposed to focus on my battle when it's storming outside? Wait. Should I do this? Maybe it will help someone. Okay, here we go again. Well, middle was not quite what I thought you were gonna go for. Reapply. Do this. Ouch. I gotta remember to pay attention to that. Damage dealt is reduced. Okay, well that sounds nice. Don't. You ever have an enemy turn to face you and you're just like, tee-hee, that's so silly, don't do it, please. This is the one that keeps getting me, right? Still got me. I don't know what to do to combat that. I don't know if there's anything that you can do. I'll draw the enemy. I sure hope so. Let's do this and this. Okay, let me see. If I stand over here... Shit, you're doing something different. The Conjurer is dead. Oh my god, you're gonna do it again? Oh my god, the first one in which one of our people has died. I'm still mage palading. For the whole, 2 seconds left in that song. Alright. Just give maybe a little something extra. We're down a conjurer. That's okay, though. We don't need no stinking conjurer. Not where we're going. Yep, I had a feeling. That's why I started to move. Oh, okay. Can't believe this one. Oh, I forgot about it again. Still, I don't think that I can do anything. I think you just need the Conjurer to help you out with that one, unfortunately. The Conjurer is dead. I don't believe in us. I don't believe that we need another song. What is this one? Wow. Can't believe I had a party member die. That's kind of crazy. But wait, I have a straight shot available. Come back. Alright. I got a lot of things. I got a machinist's arm. Who do you think I am? Why? Can't you only be a machinist after like level 60 or 80 or something like that? Like, excuse me? This is like a level 40 dungeon. Oh, hello. Why do we look so surprised? Okay, that kind of looks cool with the hat on. How many is that? I need 2 more. I need 1 more. Oh my god. You'll never see my eyes. Oh, just kidding. A little sliver of eyeball. Kit, are you alright? Speak to me. Ah. 12 be praised. I feared the beast had injured you. I see now why the others rated you so highly. When you were caught in the midst of that aetheric bubble with the dragon, I was all but certain my next mission would be to find a new champion. Thank the gods for sparing me that inconvenience. I have quite enough to do already. Which reminds me, Sid is working on the Enterprise as we speak. Let us go and see what he has to say. Blue. What say you, Sid? Will she fly? No, we did this all for nothing. Yes, though it will not be a pleasant ride. Well, I dare say it will be no more unpleasant than staying here. 'Tis a pity the Enterprise is not in a better state, but if she will allow us to quit this place, I shall not complain. If all are in agreement, let us return to Gridania. Though I would like nothing more than to set course for the Howling Eye, it is plain the Enterprise is in no condition to weather the storm. She must needs to be repaired if we are to proceed with our mission. Everyone else here has white hair but me. Wait. I don't have to do that. I can just do this and keep it. No, don't skip a cutscene. This is all so familiar. I know this air. Why did you disappear? Something's wrong with my VTuber model. I know this airship. If I could just... No, it's no use. Let's go. Whee! Whee! Ooh, a little saw.